Hello and welcome back to Better English Step by Step. I am so glad you have decided to join us for another long, comfortable study session. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and I am here to help you move from simply understanding English to actually using it. We believe that learning shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be about memorizing lists of words in a hurry. It should be about taking your time, listening carefully, and building your confidence one step at a time. Today, we have a very special episode planned. We are going to tackle one of the biggest fears that language learners face. It is not grammar, it is not vocabulary, it is the fear of silence.
Hello, everyone. I am Mark, and I am really looking forward to the session. Sarah is exactly right. I have spoken to so many students who tell me the same thing. They say, Mark, I can listen to a podcast and understand almost everything. I can watch a movie and follow the story, but the moment I am in a real conversation, I freeze. Someone asks me a question and I answer, but then the conversation just stops. There's this awkward silence and I don't know how to fix it.
That is exactly what we are focusing on today. You might have just watched videos or listened to audio of people having natural conversations. Maybe you listen to people ordering coffee, or chatting about their weekend, or checking into a hotel. It sounds so easy when they do it. The words flow, they laugh, they seem to know exactly what to say next. But when it's your turn, you might feel like you are stuck. You might feel like you are taking a test. Today, we are going to change that. We are going to teach you the art of keeping the conversation going.
We are going to break this down into a simple system. We call it the reaction pattern. By the end of this hour, you will not just be answering questions, you will be reacting, extending, and inviting the other person to speak more. You will learn how to use the echo technique. You will learn the best safety phrases to use when you need a moment to think. You will learn how to connect your experiences to what you hear. And finally, you will learn how to ask the perfect follow-up question.
This is going to be a very practical session. We want you to speak out loud. We want you to shadow us. If you are on the train or the bus, you can just mouth the words quietly. If you are at home, speak up. Let your voice be heard. We are going to do a lot of drills today because repetition is the key to confidence. Before we dive into the first technique, I want you to do one small thing. If you are ready to stop freezing and start flowing in your conversations, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us create more long-form lessons like this one, and it ensures you never miss a step in your English journey. Now, Mark, let's talk about the problem of the dead end.
The dead end is what happens when you treat a conversation like an interrogation. Imagine I ask you, did you have a good weekend? And you say, yes. That is a dead end. You answered the question, your grammar was perfect, but the conversation is over. Now I have to think of another question. It feels like work. It feels heavy. We want to avoid the dead end. We want to create an open door.
An open door is when your answer invites more talking. It signals to the other person that you are interested, that you are listening, and that you want to stay in this moment with them. The incredible thing is that you do not need advanced vocabulary to open the door. You just need a few simple patterns. Let's start with the absolute easiest one. It requires zero new vocabulary. It is called the echo.
The echo is a technique used by native speakers all the time, often without realizing it. When someone tells you a piece of information and you want to show interest or surprise, you simply take the most important word they just said and you repeat it with a rising intonation. It sounds like a question, but really it is a signal. It says, tell me more.
Let's give an example. If I say to Mark, I am thinking of moving to Canada.
Canada?
See what he did there? He didn't say, why are you moving to Canada? He didn't say, that is a long way away. He just took the keyword, Canada, and echoed it back. Canada? That one word encourages me to continue. It makes me feel heard. It gives Mark time to think of what he wants to say next while I continue explaining.
Let's try another one. Sarah says, I finally bought a new car yesterday.
A new car?
Exactly. It's so simple, but the magic is in the intonation. You have to make your voice go up at the end. If you keep your voice flat, it sounds like you don't care. If I say Canada, it sounds like I am just reading a list. But if I say Canada, it sounds like I am fascinated.
Let's practice this right now. we are going to do a drill. I am going to say a sentence. Mark will demonstrate the echo, and then I want you to repeat the echo after Mark. Remember, focus on the music of your voice. Make it rise at the end like a question. Are you ready? Here is the first one. I met a famous actor last night.
A famous actor?
Now you try. Repeat after Mark.
A famous actor?
Good. Let's try another. I decided to quit my job.
Quit your job?
Now you.
Quit your job?
Excellent. Let's keep going. We are going to do 10 of these. Listen for the key word. Usually it is the noun or the verb at the end of the sentence. Here is the next one. I have never eaten sushi before.
Sushi?
Your turn.
Sushi?
Next one. My brother is moving to Japan.
Japan?
Repeat it.
Japan?
Next. I won the competition.
The competition?
Your turn.
The competition?
Next. I saw a ghost in my house.
A ghost?
You say it.
A ghost?
Next. We are going to get married.
Married?
Repeat after Mark.
Married?
Next. I lost my wallet on the train.
Your wallet?
Your turn.
Your wallet?
2 more. I am writing a book.
A book?
You say it.
A book?
Last one. It snowed all night long.
All night?
Your turn.
All night?
Great job. Take a deep breath. Do you feel how natural that is? You are participating in the conversation. You are active, but you are not stressing about grammar. You are just mirroring what you heard. This is the first step to keeping a conversation going. It buys you time. While the other person explains more about the ghost or the wedding or the book, your brain can relax and prepare for the next step.
That is a very important point, Sarah. The echo gives you a break. It takes the pressure off. But obviously, you cannot just echo forever. If you echo every single sentence, you will sound a bit like a parrot. Eventually, you need to show how you feel about what the person is saying. This brings us to our second section, safety reactions.
Safety reactions are short phrases that express emotion. They tell the speaker, I understand the emotional tone of your story. If someone tells you good news, you need a positive reaction. If they tell you bad news, you need an empathetic reaction. If they tell you something surprising, you need a shocked reaction. Learners often get stuck here because they rely on the word good.
Right. Someone says, I got a promotion, and the learner says, good. Or someone says, I broke my leg, and the learner gets confused and maybe says nothing. We want to give you a menu of reactions. Think of these as buttons you can press. You don't have to construct a sentence. You just press the button.
Let's start with positive reactions. These are for when someone tells you something happy, exciting, or successful. Words like amazing, wonderful, fantastic. We are going to practice these in short phrases. The most common pattern is that's plus an adjective. That's amazing. That's great news. Or simply, how wonderful.
We are going to drill these. I will say a piece of good news. Sarah will give a reaction. I want you to repeat the reaction. Focus on the energy in your voice. You cannot say, that's amazing, with a flat voice. You have to sound happy. Let's try. I finally finished my university degree.
That's fantastic.
Now you say it.
That's fantastic.
I booked tickets for our holiday.
That's wonderful. Your turn. That's wonderful.
My sister is having a baby.
That's great news. You say it. That's great news.
I found the keys I lost.
That's a relief.
This is a useful one. Repeat it. That's a relief.
That's a relief.
I got the job I interviewed for.
That's amazing.
Your turn.
That's amazing.
I learned how to bake bread.
How lovely.
Try this one. It is very soft and polite. How lovely.
How lovely.
Excellent. Now let's switch to negative reactions. This is where many students struggle. You want to show you care, but you don't want to be dramatic. You just want to acknowledge that something is difficult or sad. The most useful phrases are, oh no, that's terrible, and what a shame.
What a shame is perfect for small problems, like if it rains on your picnic or the store was closed. That's terrible is for bigger problems. Let's practice these. Remember, your voice should go down a little. It should sound softer.
I missed the bus this morning.
Oh no.
Your turn.
Oh no.
It rained every day of our vacation.
What a shame.
Repeat it. What a shame.
What a shame.
My computer crashed and I lost my work.
That's terrible.
Your turn.
That's terrible.
I have a really bad headache.
I'm sorry to hear that. This is a classic phrase. Repeat it carefully. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The restaurant was fully booked.
That's annoying.
Try this for small frustrations. That's annoying.
That's annoying.
I failed my driving test.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Your turn.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now, let's look at the third category, surprising or neutral reactions. Sometimes people tell you things that are just interesting facts. You aren't happy or sad, you are just interested. For this, we use phrases like, really? Or, you're kidding? Or, that's interesting.
Let's practice a few of these. Listen to the intonation again. It is similar to the echo. It goes up. Really? Is that true?
I used to live in Alaska.
Really?
Your turn.
Really?
I have 10 brothers and sisters.
You're kidding.
This means I don't believe you because it is so surprising. Repeat it. You're kidding.
You're kidding.
I wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Wow, that's early.
Your turn.
Wow, that's early.
I don't have a smartphone.
That's interesting.
Repeat it. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Good. Now you have a toolkit. You have the echo for when you want them to continue. You have positive, negative, and surprising reactions to show empathy. Just using these two tools, the echo and the reaction, will make you a much better listener. But conversation is a two-way street. Eventually, you have to add your own experience. That brings us to section 3.
This section is called the bridge. This is how you connect what they said to what you think or do. It is how you build a connection. Often, this happens when we want to agree with someone. They say, I love pizza, and you want to say, me too.
Me too is perfectly fine. It is correct English. You can use it. But if you want to sound more fluent, more like a B2 or C1 speaker, you should learn the grammar of agreement. This involves using words like so do I and neither do I. This is a bit trickier because you have to listen to the verb they used.
Let's break it down slowly. If the sentence uses a simple verb like, love, play, go, or eat, we use the helper verb do. So if Mark says, I love coffee, I say, so do I.
If the sentence uses the verb to be, like I am happy, I am tired, we use the verb am. So if Sarah says, I am hungry, I say, so am I.
And if the sentence uses can, like I can swim, we use can. So if Mark says, I can drive, I say, so can I.
And finally, if the sentence is negative, like I don't like spiders, we replace so with neither. Neither do I.
This sounds like a lot of grammar rules, I know, but the best way to learn it is not to memorize the rule, but to feel the rhythm. We are going to practice this deeply. We will start with so do I. This is for simple actions in the present. I like, I want, I need.
I am going to say a sentence. Sarah will respond with so do I. Then you repeat after Sarah. We will do a rapid-fire round. Get ready to speak. I like chocolate.
So do I.
You say it.
So do I.
I play tennis.
So do I.
Your turn.
So do I.
I work in an office.
So do I.
Repeat it.
So do I.
I usually wake up early.
So do I.
Your turn.
So do I.
Now let's switch to I am. Your response will be so am I. Listen for the I am.
I am tired today.
So am I.
Your turn. So am I. I am hungry.
So am I.
Repeat it. So am I. I am excited about the weekend.
So am I.
Your turn. So am I. I am learning English.
So am I.
Repeat it.
So am I.
Now let's try the negative. This is for when you agree with something negative. I don't like something. Your response is neither do I. Listen to the pronunciation. You can say neither or neither. Both are correct. We will use neither. Neither do I.
I don't like cold weather.
Neither do I.
Your turn.
Neither do I.
Repeat it.
Neither do I.
I don't have a car.
Neither do I.
Your turn.
Neither do I.
I don't drink coffee at night.
Neither do I.
Repeat it.
Neither do I.
Now, let's mix them up. I will say a sentence. You have to decide. Is it so do I? Is it so am I? Or is it neither do I? I will give you a moment to think before Sarah gives the answer. Listen carefully. I like traveling.
So do I.
Did you get that? Next one. I am very busy. So am I.
Next, I don't eat meat.
Neither do I.
Next, I want a holiday.
So do I.
Next, I am not ready yet.
Neither am I.
That was a tricky one. I am not ready. The verb is am. The sentence is negative, so it becomes neither am I. Let's practice that one again. I am not ready.
Neither am I.
Your turn.
Neither am I.
I'm not tired.
Neither am I.
Great work. This structure, the bridge, is powerful. It instantly builds a bond between you and the speaker. It says, we are the same. We have the same feelings. It transforms a conversation from an interview into a connection.
So far, we have covered 3 steps. 1, the echo to keep them talking. 2, safety reactions to show empathy. 3, the bridge to connect experiences. Now we come to the final step. This is the one that really drives the conversation forward. It is the follow-up question.
Many learners wait for questions. They think their job is just to answer. But in a good conversation, you must throw the ball back. If I tell you I went to Paris and you say, that's nice, the ball drops. The game stops. You need to pick up the ball and throw it back with a question.
The easiest way to do this is to use the WH words. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. When you hear a statement, your brain should immediately start looking for missing information. If Mark says, I went to a restaurant last night, what is missing? He didn't say who he went with. He didn't say what he ate. He didn't say where it was. These are your questions.
Let's practice this. We call it the follow-up generator. I will make a statement. Sarah will demonstrate 3 possible follow-up questions using different question words. We want you to listen to the variety. You don't have to memorize all of them. Just notice how many options you have.
Statement 1. I bought a new coat yesterday.
Question option 1. Where did you buy it? Question option 2. What color is it? Question option 3. How much was it?
See? 3 ways to keep the chat going. Let's try another. Statement. I am going on holiday next week.
Question option 1. Where are you going? Question option 2. Who are you going with? Question option 3. How long are you going for?
Statement. I started watching a new TV show.
Question option 1. What is it called? Question option 2. Is it good? Question option 3. What is it about?
Statement. My brother is visiting me.
Question option 1. Where does he live usually? Question option 2. How long is he staying? Question option 3. What are you going to do together?
Now it is your turn to practice. I am going to give you a statement. I want you to think of one question. Just one. Say it out loud. You have a few seconds. Then Mark will give you a suggestion. Don't worry if your question is different from Mark's. Any relevant question is good. Here is the statement. I went to the cinema last night. Ask me a question.
You could have asked, what did you see? Or, was the movie good?
Here is the next statement. I have to work this weekend. Ask me a question.
You could have asked, why do you have to work? Or, what are you working on?
Next statement. I tried a new recipe for dinner. Ask me a question.
You could have asked, what did you make? Or, was it delicious?
Next statement. I am thinking of cutting my hair. Ask me a question.
You could have asked, how short do you want it? Or, what style are you thinking of?
Last one. I met an old friend yesterday. Ask me a question.
You could have asked, who was it? Or, how do you know them? Or, how are they doing?
Excellent. You are doing something very difficult here. You are listening, processing, and formulating a question all at the same time. This takes a lot of brain power. That is why we practice slowly. The more you do this, the faster your brain will become. Eventually, you won't have to think who, what, where. You will just hear, I met a friend. And your mouth will automatically say, oh, who?
We've covered a lot of ground today. We have the echo, we have the reactions, we have the bridge, and we have the follow-up question. Now we want to put it all together. We are going to do a simulation. This is the final exam, but don't worry, it is an open book exam.
In this simulation, Mark is going to tell a story. He will pause after every sentence. In the pause, I want you to say something. You can choose what to say. You can use an echo. You can use a reaction like wow or oh no. You can use a bridge like me too. Or you can ask a question. There is no single right answer. Just don't stay silent. Say something to keep the ball moving.
I will leave a nice long pause for you. Speak to me. Pretend we are sitting in a cafe. I am telling you about my recent trip. Are you ready? Here we go.
I finally went to Italy last month.
You could have said Italy or that's wonderful.
It was amazing, but the flight was a nightmare.
A nightmare? Or, oh no, what happened?
We were delayed for 6 hours on the runway.
6 hours? Or, that's terrible.
I was so tired by the time we arrived.
So was I. Or, that's annoying.
But once we got to Rome, everything was perfect.
Perfect? Or, that's great news.
The food was incredible. I ate pasta every single day.
Every day? Or, so would I. Or, what was your favorite dish?
And we visited the Colosseum, which was huge.
Huge? Or, I've always wanted to go there.
I actually lost my phone while we were walking there.
Your phone? Oh no, did you find it?
Luckily, a kind stranger found it and gave it back to me.
That's a relief. Or, how lucky.
I was so happy I bought him a gelato to say thank you.
A gelato? Or, that was nice of you.
I definitely want to go back next year.
So do I. Or, when are you thinking of going? Well done. Did you see how a conversation is built? It is not just one person talking. It is a dance. Mark led the steps, but you followed. You added your energy. You kept him going. If you had just sat there silently, Mark might have stopped after the flight story. But because you reacted, he told you about the food, the phone, and the stranger. You made the conversation happen.
That is the power you have now. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know every word in the dictionary. You just need to be present. You need to react. You need to care.
We recommend you listen to this episode a few times. The first time, maybe you just listen. The second time, you whisper the responses. The third time, say them loud and proud. The reflexes will build up in your muscles.
And here is a challenge for you for tomorrow. Find one piece of English content, maybe a YouTube video, maybe a podcast, maybe a scene in a movie. Pause it after a character speaks. And simply use the echo technique. Just repeat the keyword with a question mark. Do that 5 times. It will train your brain to listen actively.
If you enjoyed this long, calm practice session, please subscribe to Better English Step by Step. We have many more topics to cover, from mastering the past tense to handling phone calls with confidence. We want to be your companions on this journey.
Thank you so much for spending this hour with us. You are doing great work. Every minute you listen, you are improving.
Take care of yourselves. Be brave in your next conversation. And remember, don't let the silence win. Open the door. We will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing.